What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best and the one who never knows rest, because I've been up for approximately 24 hours at this point. Listen, I don't want to talk about it, but today I'm back with some more Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I'm joined once again by my buddy Doto. What's up?
Hey, what's up? I'm glad that my mix-ups might actually be a little more effective today.
You got mix-ups? Oh, hold up. I didn't know that's what I signed up for. So, yeah, Doto actually hit me up wanting to run some games or whatever. And so that's what we're going to do today. So there's going to be a part 1 over on my channel and a part 2 over on his channel. And this was actually his idea, or at least the idea he came to me with. And I was like, oh, well, I'll join you in this. He wanted to play his day 1 team. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'll go ahead and play my day 1 team too. Although that being said, it's looking like it's working out better for him than it is for me here at the start. But yeah, my day 1 team actually was Trunks, Android 18, and Goku Black. And the funny thing about that is that I really liked Goku Black when he came out, but I really didn't think I was going to care about Goku Black when he got revealed for the game. Because, like, Goku Black was cool and all, but he wasn't, like, one of my most anticipated characters. But once I finally got my hands on the game, I was like, hey, yo, he kind of sick, though.
Yeah, I remember being I liked Goku Black's reveal trailer was so cool to me. And for some reason, I remember looking back now, I never used the move now because it ended up being pretty bad. But that Zamasu beam grab was crazy. I don't like that. I didn't like that at all. But that Zamasu beam command grab was so funny to me. I was like, that's great.
You know what's really funny
move.
about that move? Have you ever seen it where like it glitches and like you vanish behind Goku Black and then Zamasu turns around and grabs you anyway?
No, I actually have never seen that.
It has happened to me multiple times on my stream. It's pretty rare, but I've unfortunately had it happen to me on more than one occasion.
Happened to you? Like
yes, like I got grabbed.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
It's not great. It's not great. It's like, yo, Goku Black schmicks, new tech foul. Yo, Goku Black top tier secretly.
That's how I feel about Krillin's after-image cross-up. It's way more controllable. It's not really a glitch, but when it happens, I'm just like, yeah, I meant to do that. Let's go. Oh, I thought I messed that up. It's crazy looking back because this is my day 1 team. It is a lot better. Like overall, it has only gotten better since I actually played
you know,
it.
when you first told me that this was your day 1 team, I remember being like, that's quite the team you've got there. But looking at it now, I think I'd argue your team's better than mine.
Yeah, Tien is the weird one because a lot of people would still think like, wow, you know what? I just want to bring this up. This is outside of the video. I blinked and completely missed the Dragon Rush attack. So that was the most invisible Dragon Rush I've ever seen.
That Dragon Rush just cost you your Krillin's life.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. But about Tien, like, I'm actually worried about Tien because we're getting closer to the end of this season. We've talked about it before, but I'm worried they might start doing more buffs. And honestly, Tien is so good. He's just boring, bro. Nobody plays Tien.
That's the thing is, like, I think they definitely give buffs to characters that they want to see get played more, and they keep buffing Tien because nobody plays him, but still nobody plays him.
He's just a little dull. I enjoy him because, I don't know, I like simplicity in fighting games, but even he is a dull character. I'm just getting smoked.
Even players who I know like Tien, and I expected to pick him up and play around with him this season, didn't actually end up sticking with him. Like the Kill Sage, for example, is probably like one of the most notable ones, because he actually did play a decent amount of Tien back in season 1, and I know he likes the character. And you know, when the patch came out, he spent a fair amount of time exploring him, but yeah, didn't ultimately end up sticking with him for any of his main teams.
Yeah, it's so weird. I think he's just too dull for his own good. I think they got to rework something about him. He's just a little boring. He's a little too standard. He does do a lot.
By the way, you know what? I know you've been vocal about this before, and I was surprised to see how many people agree with you, because I've actually always disagreed, but I don't think I've ever actually brought it up to you because it's not like it's a big deal. But you don't like this outfit that Tien wears. You prefer the green gi.
I think I prefer any other thing he wears.
And I actually like this outfit a lot.
The thing is, I wouldn't say I hate it. I don't know. I don't like it in the battle sense, I guess. It does give him a more unique like silhouette. But yeah, I feel like I think I've said this exact phrase, but if his costume got changed, I think I might play him more just off that.
Okay, like, even though I disagree with the idea of the costume, I feel you like on that sentiment, because definitely the aesthetic and how cool my character looks plays a big part for me. And if I like your outfit, I'm a lot more likely to play you.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly it is about the outfit. Maybe it's just, I don't know. I guess when I was first watching Dragon Ball Z, Tien to me was the guy with literally ginormous shoulders, and this outfit kind of like he does not have ginormous shoulders.
That's your
Tien
defining
was, like,
characteristic for Tien is the giant shoulders.
Bro, he was like ripped beyond belief and I just can't heck a dragon rush. Bro, but he like it is shown with like even in the Cell Saga, like people are vastly more powerful than him, but he just be eating something a little different than the rest. But yeah, I don't know. Also, I guess his performance in Super didn't really sell me on the. I'm just so afraid you're gonna Dragon Rush me that I'm just clicking any button other than that.
My man's out here getting schmixed by Goku Black. You love to see it, if you're me. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just hitting any button other than I don't want to get hit by any more Dragon Rushes. All right, Krillin, you need to do some work because nobody else has.
Hey, you've got like 6 bars, sparking, and a dream, I believe.
Yeah, I do have sparking, which arguably maybe I should not have on me right now. 7 bars, I'm just gonna spend some. This is gonna add up to my damage meter.
Yeah, speaking of damage, my man's also got a Limit Break at play, which I still love the belief that Limit Break was a completely unnecessary addition to the game, and I'm still not really a fan of it, despite the fact that it has benefited me, but I mean, it benefits everybody. It's one of the things you don't have a choice, though. Like, it's there, like, you're forced to use it, but, like, I don't know, man.
You really can't avoid it.
Really feel like we didn't need the comeback mechanic. I mean, sparking is right there, but I understand that like a lot of players weren't using sparking as a comeback mechanic. They were using it to keep the team alive, or you know, to kill off a character off of the right hit. But
ooh. Yeah, I actually I like Limit Break a lot. I've liked it since
I bet you do. I bet you do, Doto.
Even when I lose to Limit, which I lose to Limit Break a lot. People, because some people are like, oh,
and I
like
win because of Limit Break a lot.
I know. I was specifically referring to your Trunks. That's the one I lose to the most. But I don't know. I guess it just feels like well, we can talk about this. They're doing something with Baby where we don't know what it is exactly due to translations, but it's something with assists and being able to use them at different times.
Right. So I hadn't actually looked for myself, but I'm pretty sure you're probably familiar with Great Fern Man, right? He's a translator that's we've seen on Twitter before that usually does like a lot of translations for the patch notes whenever they come out. But yeah. I had people in my comments telling me on the Baby video that, and don't quote me on this, guys. Like I said, I haven't looked into it myself, but I'm paraphrasing this because I loosely remember it myself. But apparently, the whole Baby being able to use assists after they're dead or whatever is not quite accurate. Like it's something more to do with like your opponent's assists. I haven't actually looked at it myself, but I was reading that in my comments just a little bit before we recorded this video. Like I was looking at my comments on my phone, and somebody was telling me something along those lines. But yeah,
I don't know. It's either way. I think it's just kind of the reason I brought it up is because I think Limit Break offers like a little bit more character to some people. Like Broly's already scary, but Limit Break Broly kind of feels like a different beast. And that
Limit Break for Broly kind of feels like broke. I'm not gonna lie.
Broly's actually the one that people brought up as an example, like because I tweeted I like Limit Break. And they started posting Broly 3-hit TODs.
I was saying, do you still like Limit Break when Broly hits you with a round start lariat into level 3, into Dragon Rush, into Command Grab, into another level 3, and then oh no, you died.
at the moment, in the moment, probably not. I'm so afraid of that Dragon Rush. I just don't want to get hit by anything else. But I do like it over. I don't know. It feels very Broly-like. But they could probably tone it down and be fine, or they could change the way certain characters interact with it.
You're also a UI Goku sympathizer. I'm gonna say it's very Broly-like. I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy how much damage he does, but he's supposed to do damage. It's Broly. You're the same guy. Like, yeah, UI Goku's counters and all his defensive options are kind of wild, but it's UI Goku, so like, you know, it makes sense. Good 2H.
That was a very lucky
Goku
2H.
Black, why did you get caught in that, man? It's fine.
Why I didn't EX that. And it just makes games go quicker because a big complaint that I've always agreed with Dragon Ball FighterZ, not to the extent of not liking it, but that other people said the games are too long.
Yeah.
And I feel like Limit Break does kind of force it to hurry up. You know, it's gonna end one way.
Nah,
if somebody makes the comeback,
I feel like it's the other way. I feel like it's the other way around though, because I feel like Limit Break actually extends the length of matches because it keeps the opponent in the game that much longer.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess I'd have to like look back and like get data, but I don't know. I feel like overall the game hasn't gotten much faster since it came out. I feel like they keep saying much faster.
I feel like they keep saying they want to make the game faster, but then they do things that slow it down, like I don't know, removing double supers or adding Limit Break in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't necessarily mind the length, but I do feel the sentiment that matches do take forever in this game. Oh,
it's also, goodness. I think, because when I say I like Limit Break, I'm okay with people disagreeing. In fact, I like that. That's why I started my channel. I like talking about fighters. But I just want, like, when I say I like Limit Break, it's because, like, I like all of the consequences. So if somebody doesn't like those, like, I'm trying to think. Oh, the sparking thing that you said is, you think sparking was a comeback mechanic?
Yeah.
People have not used that. Like, I feel like most people use it as just like a get off me, let me get my space kind of thing.
I think that is absolutely the case for sure, but I think that became more so the case when they added the ability to spark during block. So before that, I feel like a lot of people were still, like, at the highest level, we saw a lot of people starting to transition more into, you know, we use this for TODs or we use it to try to keep the team alive, but definitely earlier on in the game, people were like, no, this is a comeback mechanic. Like, this is Marvel X Factor.
And oh yeah, another thing is, I do think like a lot of people think raw tag is really like when we're talking about the strengths of one character versus three, I feel like not enough people bring up that if you're one character, you lose raw tag. And I think a lot of people know that raw tag is very important. And I think it's so important that not being able to draw tag is like huge thing. Like, you just do not have that ability.
Raw tag is a whole ass DP. Oh my god.
Yeah. I was trying to use it right there. Still got caught. I'll take it. Oh, nice. But at the end of the day, I always feel like Arxis, you know, like, I always feel like they do a good job. I'm so afraid. I'm still afraid of that Dragon Rush. I'm fighting the Earth. I always feel like they do a good job on their revisions and stuff like that. I've never been like, oh man, this is gonna be hell for a while.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I was gonna say I don't think Arxis has ever, you know, done anything to the game that I absolutely hated. But then I remember CSS were a thing, and you know, I'm a scrub, so I still don't play around those very well. But other than that, you know, they pretty much seem to know what they're doing.
CSS are wild. I've never been more wrong than Beam CSS. Well,
man, why are Beam CSS better than regular beams? I don't understand.
Beams kind of. That brings me back to Goku. I was about to say it's crazy that I still stand by the fact Super Saiyan Goku is going to fall off regardless, and then they killed him.
Nah, like for real. Like I think the character, like he was really good. So I think a lot of people still would have played him. I think players like the Kill Stage would have probably stuck to him, and some of the other players at the highest level. But I think especially at the more intermediate levels of play, and even some of the higher levels, he was going to fall off just because a lot of people only played him because he was the best beam. But since they gave so many characters beams, he was going to decline in character usage. But, you know, they were like, nah, we got to do this for sure.
They said he's had enough time.
He's had it too good for too long. Kind of like Adult Gohan. That character definitely had it too good for too long. I don't feel sorry for Adult Gohan players. It is what it is.
That's weird.
Also, can you leave Trunks alone? Damn!
No, I needed a few more hits. That's the first thing that I definitely agree. There's something about me that, even though I get it, not a lot of people play Adult Gohan right now. I'm like, who cares? Like, he had his time, bro.
He ruled this game for like 2 years.
And that is, I know there's Adult Gohan players out there like, can't he just be in a state where he's fun? Like, I get it. I definitely, like, the reasoning side of my brain is like, yeah, but the more emotional side is like, bro, let's move on. He's had his time.
Fact. Let somebody else shine, bro. I mean, granted, there are characters like Kid Boo's still running amok, but Kid Boo's unkillable.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If Kid Buu got nerfed into the ground, you would definitely hear no sympathy. I'd be like, yeah, well, he had a good run.
Yeah, you wouldn't hear me sympathizing.
I'd be like, well, you know, he was a good character for a long time, kind of like 16. Even today, I'm like, oh man, remember when 16 was crazy good?
I try not to.
I don't want to. But that is wild. I fully agree, because I see that a lot now. Adult Gohan's like, here comes a new patch, maybe it's time. I'm like, I hope not.
And the craziest part to me about Adult Gohan is that it's not like the character's bad now. He's just not as good as he was. He's kind of like mediocre, I'll say, but like,
yeah, he's definitely not as good as Tien Gohan, which kind of sucks. It sucks when you're not as good as somebody that kind of fits your role a little better.
Yeah. But I mean, even last season, Tien Gohan was better than Adult Gohan. It's just a lot of people just really liked Adult Gohan, so they played him anyway. But the people who were like, oh, I did it too early. I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to punch this with a raw super in return. but I guess I did it too early. Oh, 18 died?
Yeah, that's the reason I did the super. No!
It's fine. It's fine. I didn't even realize. I was like, oh, whoa.
That's the reason I did the supers. I saw you call 18. I was like, here we go.
I was wondering why you did it, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's actually, wow. The way your brain works is beyond my comprehension.
I was really trying to. I wish I beat Trunks.
If Trunks had gotten hit, and like I just lost, I'd have been so confused. I'm like, what the fuck?
Now I actually wish I lived in that like parallel universe where you didn't realize it, and I somehow beat Trunks, and you were like, all right, let me get this work. Why's the game end?
Well, KO. What do you mean KO? 18's right. Oh, where did 18 go?
What happened? Oh man, that would have been great. All right, let me see if I can just stop sucking for 1 second.
Get off me.
Felt that.
One key less.
Oh no!
I'm gonna just super dash that one. Don't mind me.
Got you. I'll just sit in the corner here.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid. Dragon Rush. I have not teched a single one all day. Oh, I'm dead?
Yes, sir. Actually, not quite, but I'm still gonna spend this bar. Actually,
Really?
You might be. No, actually, you are dead. I always underestimate 18's level 1.
Goku Black.
It is. I think I did that too early.
Oh, I love it. Oh, you scared me. I thought you were gonna Dragon Rush with 1 health.
I'm mind blown you didn't spark. I guess you don't have that much health, but I couldn't double jump. I suck so much at this game.
I didn't spark because again I didn't want to waste it. I'm trying to hold on to that a little bit.
Oh my god. Well, wait,
I'm stupid.
I can't get my reflect. Oh, all right. So many inputs right now, not coming out for me in the clutch.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I tried to reflect Tien, but that didn't really work out. And I tried to reflect again. That didn't really work out either. I tried to reflect Tien, didn't get it reflected you. And I was like, all right, let's just try this again. And I messed up again.
All right, level 3. Oh, no, wait. No, never mind. I was like, maybe if I let go and I teleport? No, got sucked up way earlier. I think it's about time.
I mean, I could think of worse things in life than getting sucked up by Android 18.
I should have let. Can we talk about last time? There was so many comments on the last video we did together where you said something like that about 21.
Yeah.
And I think I was just caught up in fighting, and people were like, "Oh man, that silence was awkward."
And it was literally like half a second of silence. I was like, bro, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't even realize that you were quiet for. To me, like any extended period of time, but the comment section really felt like.
I didn't think of it either.
Yeah, the comments really thought there was like this drastic awkward silence.
But that time when you said that, I definitely in my mind was like, this would be a really funny bit to just go silent for 5 minutes. Oh my god.
You know what? I think that's actually probably a good enough note to end things off of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Doto and I playing our day 1 teams against each other in this video. There will be a part 2 over on Doto's channel, so be sure to check that out. Link will be in the description down below, and probably also as a pinned comment. And any closing thoughts or remarks you want to say to the people?
I got destroyed in this video. I don't want to fight Tired Lotus again. That was crazy.
I am a maniac. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all awesome content I'm going to bring you. With all that being said, it's pretty much all today. And remember, nothing happens to swim the bad. Later.